It's Friday night. And live on .2K Sports. We're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves. And they were still in that one right up to the end, guys, but lost by a couple of buckets.
That was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
You try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
One thing we expect to see a lot of here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Here's Osman. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Inside, Pippen. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
Johnson with the block. And he recovers it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Holmgren. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it after the basket by San Antonio. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Now Iverson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, number 23, Zach Collins.
Now here's Iverson. Outside Collins. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Sinks the triple.
Coming into the league, scouts saw Vassell as a 3-and-D guy, but he's a good playmaker also.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. Both teams will make substitutions. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. 7-point differential. Outside, Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Pass to Wembanyama. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start? And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Spurs. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Allen Iverson on the wing. Johnson outside. Pass to Collins. Puts the move on. Thunder with the rebound.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Thunder making the shot. There's a screen by Collins. It's Vassell on the wing. Still without a basket.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Over to the wing. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
24 seconds left to play here in the first. Thunder trailing by 8. Here's Wallace. Stolen. Takes it inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Not his most comfortable spot on the floor, But Sohan works hard in the gym on his off days at the line.
Good on both. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander with 4 seconds on the clock. Williams for three. No good on the last second attempt there. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Spurs lead by 10. And
7.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside. And this is why many are excited about Wembanyama's future. Such a unique, versatile player and scorer.
Jones looking for an opening. Wembanyama outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Holmgren. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from the wing. Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Sohan. Here's Jones. Spurs passing it around. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 6 points in the quarter.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Crafty move by Shea. He's getting better and better at changing pace.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Over in the corner, Osman. Now Wembanyama. Outside, Jones. Clock at 6. Pass to Osman. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside, Dort. Here's Pippen. Makes it off the glass. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
I'll tell you, Jeremy Sohan is a heck of a grinder. He does the little things, draws fouls, gets to the line.
Hey, Steve, when Sohan has the ball, he is pedal to the metal, isn't he? Full throttle, all gas and no brake.
Kevin, he's a one-track mind with the ball in his hands. Get to the bucket is his mindset, and he's just as aggressive on the defensive side.
It's Pippen with the drive, a crossover, and Pippen slams it in.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Outside Collins. And the shot goes down. Collins has got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Outside Williams. A 3-ball. Rebound by Sohan.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will readily move the ball to a more open guy.
Pass to Hayward. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs leading by 15. Collins with it. Iverson outside. And Hayward with the block. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Now Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
And that one falls for Williams. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Iverson with the ball. Pass to Johnson. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Timeout, Oklahoma City. Let's go, fans. Now it's time to make some noise for your Spurs squad. Give them a round of applause.
17 seconds left in the first half. Here's Branham. Scoreless thus far. 3 on the clock. And here's Iverson outside. Here's Osman. And he lays it straight in. And the Spurs lead by 14.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
19.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now Giddey. Pass to Wallace from deep three-point territory. From beyond the arc and then some. Wallace has got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Thunder. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Williams. Wembanyama gets the bucket. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help. One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact. And AI fights through it this time.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And stolen by Iverson. Finished off the break. Wembanyama's got 22 points.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, long road, D.A. Thank you. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Right side, Collins. Pass to Branham. And here is Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. And here's Collins from outside. Thunder trailing by 19. Williams with the ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
He is long for a guard. 6'6". SGA is tough to handle down low.
Back to Iverson. Pass to Branham. Now, here's Collins. Here's Branham.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Iverson. And Holmgren pulls it down.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Now Pippen. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's Iverson. Here's Collins. Nice move. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Tries again. To the wing right side.
And this is active defense. Gilgeous-Alexander hustling to alter that shot.
To the inside. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Iverson. Here's Branham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Thunder trailing by 15. Williams with a clean look. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Williams has got 5 now.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games. He has to show real leadership out there and take this game into his own hands because he's shooting the ball well.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Spurs leading by 12. Drops in the layup for two. 30 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. We're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
All right, thank you, David. And Wembanyama throws it down.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their number one option right now.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. 2 points, that one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points here in the second half. Iverson outside. Pass to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. And the shot is good. Wembanyama's got 34.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 14. To the paint. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's Vassell on the wing. Wembanyama left side. 5 on the clock. Iverson outside. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Pippen. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Wants to get it over to Dort and does. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Covered by Vassell. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This team leans on Shai to help shoulder the offense, and he takes this responsibility seriously.
Wembanyama outside. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Pippen. Pass to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And it's 9 points for Williams. Johnson outside. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. Bucket is good. Wembanyama's got 38 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, they made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Here's Iverson, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 12.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Here's Holmgren. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for San Antonio.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And, you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Williams gets the bucket.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 11. Giddey with the bounce pass. Pass to Joe. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Zohan. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.